Are we live? I said, are we live? Yes, we are. So let's get it. They're on Windows Update, y'all. I don't know why I keep doing that. It keeps doing it. I don't know why.
Broke that road all day. Show, so now you know.
Been sitting here all day. It could have been updated.
Coming at y'all a little differently. But I'm coming with the facts. You know I got the knack of telling it like it is. If you think you want to come around me, that young stuff, son's gonna get knocked off. Somebody tell me, why am I different? Why can't I see what no one else can? Why do I feel the urge to lead and not follow? If I'm not advising others, why do I feel hollow? Why am I there to share my opinion with hooligans who could care less? If I was in danger, so why do I pop a house stranger? Somebody tell me why are my people so screwed up? Are they crazy? Are they lazy? Or y'all just plain nuts? Seriously though, when did a loser become hip? Why do we stand by and let the government strip away the rights and privileges our parents fought for 40 years ago? My people had to deal with the Triple K and Jim Crow laws that said separate, unequal. Doesn't that sound strange? 40 years later, things haven't changed, but you naively front an attitude must stop by a racist cop who only sees you as an outcast. The black man is that last on the scales of justice. The man says something and you abandon your fellow man. Don't you understand? He doesn't care about you until you move next door or speak. But there's poor of a daughter at the flip of a quarter. He will and can decide your fate. You're in America, son. You can't escape by getting high or getting drunk. Come on, black males. Y'all men are punks. It's time to wake up. I can't see what no one else can. The black man needs to take a stand. All I'm saying is, you know you don't wrong. The black you don't wrong, you need to stop.
Hey, Liz.
Go ahead and say black man. You start worrying about the man. Take this one of my different. Somebody tell me why are women attracted to losers? Why are men attracted to sluts? Why is a man who handles his business boring? Why is a female who works and comes straight home to her man taken for granted? What's up, my people? What's up? Why do you guys wish their life and freedom? The honeys who only want to spend the drug money. Why do these same honeys that children for these dealers who could be shot or locked up at any time? Who's gonna raise them? What's up, black people? What's up? Black women, stop selling yourself short. Stop weighing up with men who use the sex as a sport. Stop trying to change the rebel in the hood. He may be great in bed, but he's no good as a mate. Say the man who respects, not molest you. So bad with me, I know I'm preaching, but I'm only teaching you what you already know. Cause when you meet a man, you should take it slow. Tell yourself like a lady. That man with that Mercedes or Lex isn't worth the time. If he doesn't respect you as a queen, you are loving. A poor man who loves you back is not selling. So be satisfied. You can't think on flat who only tells you lies. Black women, my sisters, wake up. We need to wake up. That's all I'm saying. No one else can. The black man needs to make our plan. Mama, just what can I see what no one else can? The black man needs to take a stand. I ain't trying to preach that. What can I see what no one else can? If you lay up with God for years, you have a kid with him, 2 kids with him. If he don't take care of the first 1 or 2, why you gonna have more with him? I'm tired of being on the walk man road. Get him off your butt and do something. You know what I'm saying? It's better to have a little that's yours than to be on somebody else's time. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, take stuff to a church. And I mean, really study the word. When you do those things, the devilish material items out here won't have no effect on you. They won't phase you. Let me start the third verse. Just don't pick one woman. It's time to come to the black businessman. You know who you are. Black businessman. Can you show me how you got to the top? I'll drop my pride if you're meant to me like someone did for you. Or are you scared to say your secret thought of fear that I might excel and reach a higher level than you, sir? You're a role model for the community, but you pack up and leave the city for the suburbs, not giving any thought to the people you leave behind. Who you grew up with, you abandon those who could benefit, learn, but no, you turn and follow the man who treats you like a pet. As long as he has more things than you, he'll parade you around like a puppet on the string. There's a black man who made it your savior. He'll tell you how you can get out the ghetto if you're a student until he gets hired or he gets fired or something's missing. He'll get the media fishing so they find a way to bring you down. Then you want to come back around the way, but you get no spray in the hood. Now you're scared because no one cares if you live or die because you sold out for a piece of the pie. Wake up, black businessman, black man in general, my black women, wake up. I see what no one else can, the black man. You can make our plan. Why am I different? Why can't I see what no one else can, the black man? You can take our stand. No, they're right, like a man should. No one else can, the black man. You can make our coming at you real. Don't come out my different. Why can't I see what no one else can? I'm talking about you don't want to hear it. You can take our stand. Too bad. Stop doing what you don't see what no one else can, the black man. You can make our stand. You know better until we become accountable for ourselves. Stop rationalizing. You know what they're doing by simple people. They send out like I'm like true. They can't make it. They can't do it. I'm a different way than wrong. I'm a house can the black man. You can take a stand. I'm a different way than I see what no one else can the black man. You can make a stand. That's how I'm a different. So wake up. The one man show. So now you know.
Can I hear that again?
My black women, wake up. To make our plan. Why am I different man? You can take our stand. No, they're like a man show. I'm kind of black man. You can make our coming at you real. I'm coming out my different. Why can't I see what no one else? I'm talking like you don't want to hear it. You take our stand. Too bad. Stop doing what you don't see what no one else can. The black man. You can make our stand. You know better until we become accountable for ourselves. Stop rationalizing. You know what they're doing by simple people. They send out like I'm like true. They can't make it. They can't do it. I'm a different way than wrong. I'm a house can the black man. You can take a stand. I'm a different way than I see what no one else can. You can make a stand. Wake up. The one man show. So now you know.
Alrighty, y'all. I just had to hear that part. I was getting down. I'm sorry. I was ringing them bells. That's the best part of the song to me. Come on and hold me tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, cuss, argue, and fight. See, y'all ain't right. All I wanna do is hold you tight, but all you wanna do is fuss, argue, and fight. I can't help you with that. But check this out. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Beaties. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick Show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD Show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick Show. I ain't stressing. I'm here. Listen. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach. Listen. Hold on a sec, y'all. Hold on a sec. Something came today, and man, woo, this stuff is strong. Let me tell you. But if you look right here on the screen, Liz, it says, it is observed on the third Monday of January each year. King's birthday is January 15. the holiday is similar to holidays set under the uniform Monday holiday. So his birthday is actually January the 15th. But they're going to officially celebrate it Monday. I was taking a jab at that. Why do I have the hiccups? Because something came today and it's called on. And man, this stuff is strong. Yeah, I'm actually going to correct it in the title because the calendar on my phone says 15th. I mean 16th. That's why I asked the question. So I'm going to change it now. And you hear I see seriously. So I was just making fun of that. But then you see I say seriously, what will Martin Luther King say about the state of blacks in America today? Will he be proud or be ashamed? That's the real topic of the show. I was just being funny. I know I just changed it to the 15th. Because on this phone right here, it says his birthday is the 16th. But we just Googled it, and Google says it's the 15th. I thought it was the 15th too, but like I said, the phone said 16. So I stand corrected, and I made the correction in the title. All the changes are saved. I was just being funny. What's going on, Rita? So this has got to be wrong. That wasn't the only thing that came in the mail today. And this is a daggone shame. You probably had to go out and come back in. Go out and come back in, this will show it. Oh, the whole title don't show it? Oh. I said, isn't Martin Luther King Jr. And actually, I don't have birth date in there. Hold on. Is it Martin Luther King? Now, I just typed it in again. It didn't do it. What? I don't know what's going on. It won't let me change it. Let me do a refresh. Come on, man. Actually, that title too long. I tried to make it long because YouTube, every time you pick a serious topic, YouTube say they can't monetize it. So I'll just change it. Change title real quick. You killing me. Yeah, all right, I changed it. What will Martin Luther King say about the state of blacks today? And we'll leave it. There you go. I was hoping that saying the birthday part would make people say, what? And click on the video, but that didn't work. Because it says there's only 3 people watching, so that didn't work. Let me go to live chat on the phone. Alrighty, so I changed the title. It just says, what will Martin Luther King say about the state of blacks today? I think that's a pretty good question. I think that's a good talking point. with his birthday being celebrated and nobody talking about it, why not start the conversation? But before we start, I want to show y'all something. Check it out. Y'all see that on the screen? My badge came today. From the AMM, but it's not the one that I ordered first. It's the one that we just ordered last week. It's here already. It came today. The other one, I spent most of the time on the phone with USPS. They can't find the package. I got a missing claim number and I got a lost and found claim number. Hopefully they find it. Hey Naya, they can't find it. But anyway, this came today, so I'm happy. Now Sunday, I'm gonna rig it up so that it shows. And I'm gonna have it, I'll figure it out. I either have it below, it'll be below the top pin, or it'll be above it. I'll figure it out. Thank you, Naya. Y'all can see things started out slow, but they picking back up. We got monetized, and I was going down the list, and we always talk about the topic videos. YouTube is saying they hard to find advertisers for. Y'all ever heard of such? They just going by the title. So I went and I looked up their list, and they said, your content, if y'all are talking about things like bullying, if you're talking about things like sexual orientation, that if somebody cusses in your chat, these things are hard to get advertisers to advertise on. No, I ain't pay some randomly. I can show you. This is a whole line. You want to see the green dollar sign, but all we got is a bunch of yellows. And I had them trim this one video 3 times, and it's still, and now they won't let me trim it. Look at all these yellows. Now, our mobile live, we got a green sign on. It's not suitable for advertisers. That's what they're saying. Not suitable for most advertisers. And if you look, go down the line. Look how many yellows you see. There's a green finally. Look again. There's a green. So the only thing that they're giving us green is the mobile lives. The mobile lives are the only thing green. Part 2, Happy New Year. That's hard to do. Happy New Year. But even here, we live waiting on the package. We sitting outside waiting on the mail. This one right here, they won't let me edit. See, if I go in, it doesn't say enhancement. So how can I edit it? But I can take off the 18 or plus. I can take that off. Hold on. That's another thing. We can't do. No, it's not on. Age restriction is not on. So why is it saying that it's age restricted? If we go to copyright, WMG 701 to 701:55. So like 24 seconds. I have asked them to take that out and even replace it. They won't do it. I might have to file the dispute. Oh, you know what? I might need to start putting. Maybe it's because I got 18 years old in the title. Hold on, let me go back. Well, we still got the copyright, so we can't do nothing with it. Anyway, I ain't even gonna worry about it. So, yeah, it is crazy. So, us talking about Lamar Jackson looking bad in the Super Bowl. That's not suitable for advertisers. What? The Sunday sermons are not suitable for advertising. What? The sermons are not suitable for advertising. What? But they got videos of me insulting people that got greens on them. Wow. All I can say is wow. I'm telling y'all, this stuff ain't no joke. Boy, it's rough right here. Y'all notice, y'all don't hear me smacking. What's going on, the driver? If anybody want to quit smoking, go online. It's called On. Put in On nicotine pouches. Now, this gum here is 4 milligrams. These are 8. And like I said, I popped one in when we started. I tried to do the thing, so I couldn't get through it. Now, it done lost its taste. I can pop it out now. And guess what? I'm good. Oh, driver, they got a deal. I wish I'd have saw it. I wish I would have saw this, but I didn't know what it was. You know, I'm thinking that it's one of them, you ever seen them people that they be, like them baseball players, them pitchers, they be spitting off the mound? I thought it was that kind of stuff. But no, it's not that. It's just a little pouch, the same size as a piece of the gum. And you put it in your mouth and you just suck on it. But man, you used to 2 or 4 milligrams. When you get hit with 8, it was like, whoa. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm sitting here, if it's possible to get high off nicotine, I'm sitting here high as a kite. Can I tell you? Definitely. I was literally coughing trying to do the song. Really perfect. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all having a problem with smoking, try this out, and it's real inexpensive. This was only $4.49. It's 20 pouches in here. Now they have a deal that I wish I had saw before. They have a deal where you can get 4. It's a wrestling ad on the video. Cool. Wait a minute, let me log out. Alrighty, hold on a sec. I'm telling you, the driver, check it out. Seriously. Man, I said he dizzy. I tell you. I didn't get a video. It just came right on. All right. She said it's a rustling ad on the video, so that's cool. And maybe we should bring out the belt and get them to advertise. Maybe we should bring the belt out, get them to advertise. There we go. That was for the wrestling advertising. I'm telling y'all, that stuff is strong. I mean, I'm feeling good. I haven't felt this good. Man, that stuff is strong. And it's inexpensive. The gums are arm and a leg. Y'all saw me spend $12 at Walgreens for 20, and then we spent $10.49. Spent way too much. Homeowners. I wish I was a homeowner. It's 20 pieces in here, and it was only $4.49 free shipping. Now, they have a deal. And, you know, I'm not getting paid to advertise this, but, you know, I see a good product, I'll pass it on. Now, I got the cinnamon. I got the cinnamon right here. I paid $4.49 for it, but I just ordered. And this is where you should start with the driver. Start with the mix pack. It's only $7.99 and you get four different flavors. Don't show my information, man, because I already see my name up there. It's called the Strong Mix Pack. And it gives you, see, it's 20 in each pouch and you get 4. You get mint, wintergreen, cinnamon, and coffee. And then the one you like is the one you get. Well, if you like all of them, just keep ordering the pack. But I just ordered that. That's going to save me a lot of money. Trust me, it's going to take the edge off. Man, that stuff's strong. Woo. No, it's not nicotine gum. It's a nicotine patch. It's a they call it, I'm saying patch. They call it a pouch. See? It's a little pouch. And this is cinnamon. So it got cinnamon. And it also got nicotine in it. And it's 8 milligrams. Well, I was in Walgreens yesterday. Where was you at, Rita? Because I didn't see it in there. I would have bought something. But I ordered this online. If y'all remember, I had ordered something off Amazon. And then I was like, man, I'm not going to sit here and pay these high prices when I can just ride down to Walgreens and just buy some. But yeah, I got all 4. I got 4 of the flavors coming, and I'm gonna see which one I like. That's gonna save me a lot of money. If that deal's still going on the 3rd, I'm gonna get like two or three of them. That'll last me the whole month. I won't have that problem no more. The worry is not the nicotine. You know what? I might look into that to see if they offer them. If they got them, well, let's see if I can get it for free. Oh, there we go. There you go. You just had to do it, didn't you? You had to do it, didn't you? We was on 69. It jumped up to 77. Let me do a refresh. Oh yeah, before I forget, y'all know the mechanic. He has a YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel, and he subscribed to us. So I went and took a look. Let me see if I back out. He should be right there. I just subscribed to him. He should be right there on the main page. I ain't watched the NXT yet. There he is. All right, y'all. This is the mechanic. If y'all would like to go subscribe to him, anyway, let me get the link. Copy the link. He only got 2 videos up. I play them, but they got music in them. So hold on, let me come back in. Why is it saying input low? Everything looks fine right here. I don't know why it's saying input low. I ain't gonna worry about it. It's just distracting me. All right, y'all. Here's the link to the mechanic. That's the link to his channel. So I went on and he only got 2 videos, but I liked both of them and left him a comment. And then I texted him and I asked him. I said, we need to do a video together. And what I'm thinking is, I'm going to make up some beats, and then I'm gonna give them to him, and we're gonna see what he can do with them. But be a DJ. So what do y'all think? Would that be something y'all be interested in? I'll make some beats up and then let him DJ them up. Would that be something y'all be interested in? You know, like on a well, here's his page right here, Earl Kingston Jr. And see, he only got 1 subscriber, and that's me. So if y'all want to show him some love, he ain't gonna be hard to find. But you see him with the hat on right there. Or you can try and type in one of his videos, Throwback Challenge, and Never Say Never. See, the problem is that music. He a DJ.
This is DJ Demand.
Yeah. So then,
See, that's the problem. He plays music. Let me check out another video. It's called Never Say Never.
making this for you. So don't say I never did nothing for you.
Are you for me?
Alright, and I'll stop it so we don't get no flag. But his name was Earl Kingston Jr. If y'all want to show him some love. Yeah, that's why that's why I asked him. I asked him beforehand. But I don't know why. I mean, he already got one subscriber, that's me. They ain't get no shine off of him. But besides the trolls ain't really thinking about me anymore. I'm fading away. I'm slowly fading away, and you know, I was tempted to go over to Victor Moon and say, hey, I finally got monetized, but then I thought, the trolls will come out. So I just left it alone. But what do y'all think? Would that be something y'all would be interested in? Like I said, I need to learn that keyboard. Give me about a week to learn how to work that keyboard. I'm going to watch some videos on it. I don't know where the manual is. That thing was sitting over there in the corner. I literally have picked that thing up 3 times in the past 5 years. 3 times. The first time was when I did the True Freeman. You know, are you steady? Are you steady? Are you steady? On Tommy's, and I won't say what it is, but and all I did was, you know, the guys were playing on pots and pans when they made that song he used to play, and I just made the beat. Are you ready? Are you ready? That's all I did. Simple. But yeah. Don't give him no ideas now. But he's not close enough to me to do any damage. So but like I said, if y'all want to go sub to him, leave a comment. Let them know you from the show. But I think that'd be something new. You know, it's people on here that DJ, but they just playing songs you already heard. Now, what if you got some new stuff you never heard, and then somebody DJ'd it? I think that'd be something different. You know, maybe something we can do, you know, on Saturday nights. And now we got the tripod, so we can go in there. Like I say, you know, I can make the music and then he can hook it up. You know, do whatever DJs do to it to make it sound like a sound. You know, like you know, because you know me. All I gotta do is just get the sound in my head, and then it's a matter of making the keyboard say what the sound in my head say. That's why it's easy for me. You know what I'm saying? You usually get a beat, ding tap, ding ding tap, ding tap, ding ding tap, and then you went ding ding tap, tap. just a matter of finding the right sound. Now I ain't saying it'd be good to see the two of y'all together. So hopefully that's something I can get working. Y'all notice all these trolls keep talking about we the only people that are trying to do something different. Y'all notice that? We the only people that are trying to do something different. Everybody else is the same old, same old. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, look where you live. Oh, look at who you with. It's the same old stuff. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to just do something that nobody else is doing. And that's what I try to do. Stuff that nobody else think to do or try to do. You know? Now, tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate the whole day to reconfiguring my sound setup. And for those of you who don't know, y'all know that we use the microphone that y'all provided, and that microphone provides the audio. All the audio goes through the microphone. We're going to bring back the desktop audio. We haven't been using the sound card that's built into the computer. You notice, you see a lot of people have headphones on. They have the headphones on because the sound that you hear is from the computer, and then the microphone is added in. We don't do it like that. We're totally live, which means all the audio goes through the they call it a display port. If you got a laptop, it's an HDMI port, but on the computer, it's called a display port. That runs the audio to the TV. We got the two 5.1s sitting here, and the audio comes through. That's why I can't watch TV and have, people had a football game on in the background. I can't do that because the audio is coming through the TV. Then it comes back out to the sound systems, and the microphone picks it up, and it picks me up. So we are live. We are totally live. That's why, remember that day when I made the beat for y'all? The microphone is right here, just out of view of the camera, right? I had the keyboard right here, and it's got 1, 2, 3, it's got 6 speakers on it. 3 of them was over here, and 3 of them was right here. So that made for a good sound. But the problem is, I'm playing the keys, and you can hear me hitting the keys. That is because the keyboard was right here in front of the microphone. And that's why every time we came back, it got worse because you started hearing the keystrokes more than the music. Let me show y'all what I was talking about. Why tell you when I can show you? In actuality, I shouldn't have started right there. I should have started right here with just the beat. Where's our friend Windows Media Player at? And if y'all look, y'all can see me playing the keyboard. If you listen, you can hear the keys. But then when you come back, you can actually see the keys of the keyboard right there.
Alright, damn. Alright, damn.
So we didn't even use that one. So I should delete that, but I won't. I'll save it because it's proof. Let's start it again.
It's taking too long to start.
Yeah, I was rusty. I ain't gonna front. I haven't made a song in 20-something years. And then we kept going and the sound get worse. It was getting worse. That bass does not sound right. And then we kept going. Add something else. See how it's getting worse? That clap is really terrible. Like I said, next time we're going to have it hooked up right. That sounds terrible. And that's getting even worse. We came back over it again. Listen to it, that sounds terrible. But like I said, you can pick on the quality. But we did that with no rehearsing, live, for the world to see. You won't see them other guys do that, I guarantee you that. You won't see them other guys do that. You can put your money on it. That's something you can definitely put your money on. You ain't gonna see nobody. Not live. Go from scratch. They'll already have it loaded in the computer, make the computer make it sound like something, and then they're gonna bring it to you. To me, that's not real music. Now, some people don't care. But don't tell me that you make music when your child could do the same thing that you're doing and you online bragging about it. That's where we have a problem. Because I can teach a 4-year-old to work one of the machines. The machine doing all the work. They can go gaga, goo goo, goo goo, gaga. And the machine can go a goo goo, gaga, ga, a goo goo, gaga. That's not talent. Some of y'all disagree, that's not talent. I also don't like how, whatever happened to the cymbals? If y'all ever been to a live band, the drums and the cymbals is what make you get up. Nowadays, what happened to the cymbals? You know what happened to that? Now it's like a. What happened to the cymbals? You know, I used to call it the chiggy chiggy. That's really what you go off, the cymbals. And y'all notice in some songs, I'll switch it up and put a little, tom in there. Have a high hat and a low hat, I try and mix it up. Well, they don't do that nowadays. Nowadays, they got the computer to just bring a in and a in. And it's like, what happened to that? Whatever happened to that? It's more like a tap. What happened to the cymbals? You can make somebody get up off their feet just switching the cymbals up. It's like it's a lost art. As they get more and more computerized, well, we need a cymbal. Just put the hi-hat in there and just let that repeat over and over again. Switching the cymbals up is just as exciting as switching the beat up. Because when I was growing up, the first thing somebody would say is, I need a beat. And I used to laugh at them. Why can't you make your own? Huh? Make you a beat. Ain't no studios around here. Why you need a studio to make a beat? And you'd be surprised how many people pay good money for something they can do themselves. Now they got machines that do it for you. That's why I say the children of the day lazy. I tell you, boy, I wish we'd had this stuff back in the day. I wish there had been a YouTube back in the 80s. Let me tell you. I probably had about 90 music videos up. Y'all like, what the heck? I'm dead serious. Shoot. But like I say, I need to stop being lazy. I need to go ahead and learn that new keyboard. I've had it for 5 or 6 years. I still call it new. Because my other one had broke. And I had so many songs already laid. I was like, I'm never going to use all these songs. So I just stopped making them. And then I saw the keyboard. It was in an auction. And, think about it. I had the CTK 670. That's a 6,000. So you see that gap? That's a gap right there. 670 to 6,000. I think they on the the 70s now. If I'm correct, they on the 70s or the 80s right now. So, but that's a big gap. 670 to 6,000. That's a gap. And like I say, mine only had a 6-track sequencer on there. And you really don't need a sequencer because you can use Audacity. If you making a music track, especially one to rap on, you can make as many tracks as you want. You just have to load it in. Just like we loaded we kept loading, but the thing is, we were going on top of it. That's what made it one time, okay, 2 times, okay. We did it 6 times. You can't keep recording something live with your finger taps in it. With you hitting the keys and keep recording it again and again and again, it's going to sound a mess. But you can load it into Audacity. Audacity will keep track of it. See, that's the only help I need. The only help I need. What made the 670 such a special keyboard that I was willing to pay $200 for back in the day was because it had a sequencer on it. And y'all would say, well, why do you need a sequencer? Because you press record, right? And when you play your first key, it records what you are hitting. So you can go here, you can make your beat, and then come back with your cymbals, and then come back with your bass line. And then you still had 3 channels left for your first melody, second melody, and third melody. If you wanted to cheat, you can do your cymbals like I did in that do your cymbals and beat at the same time. And then you have 4. That keyboard has 17 channels. 17 channels. 17. That shows you the difference. 6, 17. People say I have too many melodies in my beats now. God darn, you give me 17 channels? Man. Shoot. I have gongs in there and gunshots and all kinds of stuff going on. You give me 17 tracks. But that's the only help that I'll take, just to record. Because before I got that keyboard, I had the 4-track machine, and that thing is so old and dusty right now. And I told y'all, a 4-track machine, it take a regular cassette tape, and you got your right and left for one side, your right and left for the other side, right? So every cassette tape has 4 tracks. It got your right and left, and then it got your right and left on both sides. It takes them and lines them up. So like, say you wanted to put your beat on the first track, and then you came back with your bass line on the second track, and then you came back with a melody, and then you added some vocals, you had 4 tracks. So then when I got that keyboard, if I wanted to really have like different songs and sounds, what I would do is compose the music. Let the keyboard keep track of it. And then I would load it into the track machine. And by the keyboard keeping track of everything, I could take the sounds out and bring them back in. See, a lot of people say, if you made the music, how can you take stuff and bring it back in? Well, I didn't make the music. The keyboard records it. And it keeps everything in sync for you. And then all you gotta do is just take it out. If you just want the beat to be silent. Hold on a second. Hello?
Hola, acabas de tener un beneficio educativo para cambiar tu futuro.
Uh-huh.
Aprovecha y marca el 1 ahora.
Don't call this number no more, whoever this is. Now, that's on the new line. We don't use the new line. That's why I was curious. Who the heck is calling on the new line? I don't use the new line to make no phone calls. Who's calling on the new line? I was curious. Y'all heard somebody mention, You'd be surprised who has. Do you know that the post office wouldn't let me enter my phone number because some guy named Matthew, and I still get texts. Matthew need to get his car warranty together. Matthew need to pay his student loans. Matthew need to get his act together. Okay? It's like, this guy ain't had the phone number 2 years. Why do you still keep calling? And they keep calling. Well, Matthew, your car warranty is... I'm not Matthew. Well, Matthew, Uber's hiring. You still need some money? Hey, Matthew, that was a great idea you had. I'm like, I'm not Matthew. How come they'll never call and say, hey, Matthew, you want some money? I'd be like, I'm Matthew then. Matthew, we have a new car waiting for you. Hey, I'm Matthew. Where's it at? What's the address? I'll be right there. Well, why don't they do that? It's always, you owe something. Shoot, they calling. Do you still need some loans? Be like, yeah. Can I get a $1,000? Name ain't Matthew though. Be like, click. Like I said, I don't know who Matthew is, but salute to you, Matthew, because you busy. Whatever you doing, you out there hustling. Don't know how you making, but you hustling. All them people calling for him. That's rough right there. Once again, I'm rambling on. We haven't even got to our topic today. But like I said, I am excited. When we get off tonight, I still got to watch the NXT wrestling. So I'm going to watch that, go in there and cook. Isn't it weird to see me not chewing gum? Somebody tell me the truth. Isn't it weird to sit here and not see me chewing gum? Somebody tell the truth. Because I'm looking at myself in the OBS, the little box is live. And I'm not seeing myself smack. You say Matthew might be dead? Well, then somebody need to send the inheritance. Where's the inheritance? I'll go pick that up. I'll get an address for that. You can send his inheritance right here. You sending me all his bills. Send me some money. So, anybody know what the post office gonna do? I emailed the church organization. And I told them that the post office lost the ordination card. And we paid $15 for that ordination card. We paid $5 something for shipping. Where is it at? And I told them, I said, here's the loss control number. I have a case open for that. And I gave them the missings. The missing mail. I gave them the official confirmation for that. I gave them the tracking number, which they already have, because I got it from them. I gave them my address, name, email address, and I asked them, what can you do to help? I done everything I could do on my end. I ain't got in their butt on my end, but I didn't initiate contact with them. You initiated it. You need to step in and say something. So I'm waiting. I also sent them, I said, look, my people are waiting to see that, I got ordained on the 30th. And we ordered it on the same day. And it is the 16th. And I sent them photos of the channel banners and the links. And I said, you can see I have started the ministry. I need my credentials. So we'll see what they say. I've done everything I know how to do. Anybody know anything else I can do? Anybody? Naya said 3 ads so far. Woohoo! Hey, did you watch them? Or did you skip them? If you watch them, it really helps. If you skip them, all right. So we getting ads. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate ads. I ain't gonna lie to you. The reason why I hate them is, like I said, I bought a remote for the computer. And what you do is, like say I'm watching JD from New York. He got a lot of ads. If I'm watching JD from New York, it's an ad like every 4 minutes. So like if you in the kitchen cooking, you have to run back and click skip the ad. But if you laying down, you don't want to have to keep getting up. Tell the truth, y'all. If you laying down, you don't want to have to get up every 4 minutes, walk over to the computer and hit the what you call it. You know what I mean? So that was helping. And I was actually learning how to work it to the point that I ain't had to get up at all. And then we started having the problems with the cords. And so now I had to take, you know, because it run by USB Bluetooth. I had to take that out because now we don't have an extra. Because I got two different, I got a cord down here that's for that one. And I got a cord for this one. And this is the crazy part. Every time we find a good cord, something else go wrong. Every time we find a good cord, something else go wrong. Like now, we got 2 different cords. Everything should be gravy. Guess what? The window update thing is back. Now, it did 2 updates yesterday and knocked us off both times. I came back the 3rd time and we were watching World Star. There wasn't nobody here. Then after I signed off, then it said it was 3 people here. I was like, well, if I know there was 3 people here, I kept saying, somebody say something. Nobody wouldn't say nothing. I went on, stopped the video and turned it off. I said, shoot, I can show them videos another day. Because I hadn't checked them to see if they were flaggable. It wasn't no need in risking the flag if nobody was watching. I appreciate it, Nye. If you, you know, but even if you skip them, it still helps. But if you watch them, it helps even more. I did return. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I returned and I did World Star. It said nobody was watching. I showed 4 videos. And there was nobody. I ain't never done World Star and had nobody here. I said, God darn. So I said, why am I risking, you know, getting flagged and losing everything? Ain't nobody watching. So I just stopped it and then I just deleted it. There was no need to leave it up. Driver said, BD, you ever studied the dark secret of Martin Luther King? You'd be shocked. I've seen different videos. I never clicked on one. But if you can find us some links. Driver, you got the email, right? Send me the link so I can play them on the Week channel and make sure we won't get no flags on them. And we'll do a show on it. Like I said, they ain't celebrating his birthday till the 20th, so we got 4 days. So if anybody can find something on Martin Luther King or about the civil rights movement that you like us all to see, get the links and email them to me. Here's the address. Uh-oh, what happened? I didn't actually, what are you doing? I was typing and what? It took me to, all right, let's do it on this one. I know we're working here. Shit, I've been typing all day. That's around that post office. Now, I asked the people, can they look at a couple videos and give me their opinion and give me any tips? You know, you never know. Somebody in the organization might say, that young man got potential. You never know. You never know. Matter of fact, one of them has a forum. I'm thinking about dropping some links in the forum. You know, we trying to make the big channel the religious channel. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But when I looked at the picture, the first row, there was nothing religious in the row. I said, oh Lord. So I went and got the smaller religious channel, and I sent them that pic first, and then I sent the big channel. So then, you know, they would sit there and see, you know, Adam and Eve, and you know. But I looked on our main page. It had us getting monetized. I said, there ain't nothing religious on this first line. There was nothing religious at all. I said, man, that's rough right there. She. Lord knows when they see this channel and they see the different stuff that we got on here, they're going to be like, what the heck? Y'all be surprised how many videos is just on this channel. That's why I get irritated when somebody come in and be like, man, you new. Man, like I'm new. You better ask somebody. Or do your research. Seriously. Come try and tell me. All you do is talk about people. Really? Woo! That stuff's strong. Naya said, I never received a notification the old stream was playing. Yeah, it had done another update. Matter of fact, we were late today. And I'm sitting here ready. I was actually ready. You know the one thing I didn't do that I'm going to do from now on? 5 minutes before it's time to go live, I'm going to restart the computer. If they were sitting here all day, it could have been updated. It don't say nothing. It just start getting real slow. And then it stopped the script. Whoa, this stuff's wrong. Whoa, I gotta take it. Whoa, this stuff's wrong. Whoa. You didn't get a notification? The notification then went out because it came on both phones. But at 3 o'clock, I set the show up. So the show was up. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is strong. Woo! Man, it was right here. This was strong. I had to take it out. Like, god darn. Woo! Yes, sir. if I can advise y'all that you want to start smoking, I can tell you right now, this is like all the benefit without that nasty smoke. And there ain't no ashes. And no ashtray. And there ain't no smoke. Ain't nobody gonna say, oh, your clothes smell like smoke. Ah, you stink. Ah. You smell like an old cigar. Yeah, I might cut these in half. Seriously. These boys are strong. Now, I remember back when I had, when I was living downstairs, there was a company in Britain. In the United States, you can only get 2 or 4 milligrams in the stores. But overseas, they had the Nicorette 6 milligram. Man, boy, I hadn't felt that until today. These are 8 milligrams. Y'all probably say don't make it. Yes, it do. I'm telling you, yes, it do. Because I'm kind of mad now because I got 400 2 milligram gums coming. I don't even want them. I don't even want to mess with them. I'm telling you. It's like I'm going to take 4 of them. I did. I texted her and sent her the picture. She hasn't responded yet. I texted her and sent her the picture. So I had to go online and check it out. I can't give you no better testimony. Y'all see me here falling apart. This stuff. Telling you now, if you smoke, and I ain't gonna lie to you, you can see that hand is steady. Woo, this stuff is strong. Y'all notice I ain't put it back in yet. I'm still holding it in my hand. This stuff is strong. And you don't chew. I'm not. Woo. Just doing that, move some of it. Man. I feel like I'm sitting here ODing. I feel like I smoked like 20 cigarettes. Telling you, I'm ready to go out there and fight. This stuff is strong. And like I said, they were all little. Like, look how small this is. You can carry this around. You can put it in your pocket, put it in your purse for your ladies. And y'all can see. Look how small they are. And they got different flavors. Like that cinnamon. That cinnamon is hitting. Driver says BD, a good show title will be Do We Really Know Dr. King? Speaking of Dr. King, I forgot the topic of our show. Now, I was going to go to McDonald's today. I was going to ask somebody to donate. They got the 2 for $5 again. I was going to go to McDonald's today. I forgot to recharge the power bank. I forgot to recharge it, so ain't going nowhere today. It's been charging since 3 o'clock, and from 0%, it's at 72. That's how long it take to charge. Since 3 o'clock, it's only at 72%. 72%. The problem is, driver, would anybody care? That's the problem. Well, they celebrating on the 20th. They're making it the 3rd Monday of the month, no matter what day it is. One year we did it on the 18th, didn't we? Was that last year or the year before? I know it was the 18th one year because we did the show. But y'all, see, this is why I like coming. We got a topic and we ain't even touched it. How long we been here? We been here for an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. We've been here an hour and 20 minutes and we haven't even touched the topic yet. The topic is, because I asked it before, I think I asked it every other year. If there was a way to bring Martin Luther King back today, in 2019 for his birthday, if we could resurrect him, if we could resurrect him, and he was to come look at the state of black people today versus where they were when he was alive, would he be proud of us or would he be ashamed? No curse words, but this is an open forum. I don't care if you're black, white, Chinese, whatever. Give me your honest opinion. Would he be embarrassed, ashamed, or would he be proud? Give me your honest opinion. No shame in here. Your honest opinion. Anybody? Whew. Driver said a shame. Explain why, driver. I ain't saying I don't agree with you. I'm just asking you to expound. Anybody else have a comment? Nadia said disappointed. Okay, but y'all got to say why. Why would he be ashamed? Why would he be disappointed? I'm going to give y'all one more chance before I give you my opinion. Because I guarantee you, once I open the floodgates up, everybody going to be coming in. I'm trying to let y'all start. Let y'all be the stars. Come on, somebody, speak up. The fact we only got 5 people here, it really shows the state that we in. Because you figure the young folk will be coming in here. The driver says because most blacks don't realize what life is. What about you, Naya? What about you, Liz? Anybody got any comments before I go? Naya said we did not pursue his dreams. Well, let me tell y'all. That's a trick question. Because it's a yes and a no. It's both. In my opinion, he'd be proud of the advancements that we've made. He would be ashamed about the backbiting, how we pull each other down, how we hurt and kill each other for no reason, how we don't trust each other, how we don't build anything together, how to this day we still don't make nothing. We are consumers. Do you realize that there are black people today that make money? The Rock make millions. Denzel Washington make millions. Michael Jordan make millions. But the majority of black people are consumers. And some young dumb person, where you at? Well, probably they were here. They would say, well, what's wrong with that? We got more money than we had back then. Well, the problem is, Guess what? Slaves could earn money, and slaves could buy stuff. They could buy their freedom. They could buy clothes. So you still haven't progressed anywhere because a slave that could fight, a slave that could grow animals like doves or chickens and fight, he could earn money and have nice clothes, could have a horse, could buy his family freedom. But they were consumers. Today, we are still consumers. Somebody will brag, yeah, well, I got a barbershop. Okay. And do you make the tools? Who make the tools? Who make the seat the customer sit in? Who make the razors? Who make the shavers? Who make the shaving cream and gel? Who make the bibs that you put on them? Who make the broom you sweep the hair up with? It ain't nobody black. You still a consumer. You don't think if there was a slave owner that liked his slaves had to be cut, that somebody black that could cut hair, a slave, couldn't have a little barbershop and they would come there and get the hair cut? So what have you done? Don't tell me I got a beauty salon, I got a barbershop. You know? The driver says before Dr. King's movement, blacks were actually better people. They were, because guess what? We did have barbershops, but we had grocery stores and, you know, we sold cars. We did things. Now we just buy. I want to get a job so I can go work for somebody else, not create a business and have people come work for me. I think that's what he would be disappointed in. The advancements that we made are great. But for everybody that got something, it's 2,000 that ain't got nothing. You know? Think about it for a second. When they were doing, you know, I'll give you a better example. I'll use myself as the guinea pig. Somebody asked in the comment section last week, somebody asked me, why do I keep saying we? It's your show. Why do you keep saying we? It is not my show. It is our show. If it wasn't for y'all support, there wouldn't be no show. If y'all don't come here and chat, there is no show. If y'all don't support the show, there is no show. Y'all donate your time, your effort, you put links in for us to watch. If y'all don't support the show, there is no show. That's why I say we. We built this show. And for all the people that say, you got 6 or 7 people in the chat, and look what we done. Our show is just as technical as anybody else's show, and we only got a 10th of the people. There ain't much that Tommy Sotomayor can do, or that Victor Moan can do, or that Tariq Nasheed can do that we can't do here. Why is that? Because of you. Now, there's a lot of people that come by here and they don't help. They just come by and and then leave. That's the same thing I say about the people that sit at the back of the church. If there ain't nobody in the front of it, if everybody sat at the back of the church, there wouldn't be no church. If every time the collection plate came around, everybody got up and walked out, there wouldn't be no church. You got to have a good foundation. Without a foundation, there's nothing to build on. So there wouldn't be nothing for them people to come sneak in the back of the church and watch if the people in the front of the church didn't make sure the doors was open. That's why we keep having problems with the trolls. The trolls want to come in, get attention, and don't want to add any value to the show. They just want to take from the show. And that's why they get mad at y'all, because y'all are here every day and they ain't. But they want to have the same power that y'all have, but they don't come consistently. So how can you earn and call it, hey, this is my chat, if you're not here? You can't come knock somebody out the front row and say, I want to sit in the front row. Like, who are you? What do you mean, who am I? I'm me. I want to sit in the front row. What have you done to earn the right to sit in the front row? Get in the back. Get in the middle. Get somewhere. Because the people in the middle are going to say, what are you doing? No, you don't know you. Yeah, you haven't earned the right. Come here every day and then you can sit with us. If not, you sit in the back. We don't know you. Prove yourself. The boycott that they did in Selma, it couldn't happen today in Baltimore. You want to know why? Because the people would say, get to work the best way you can. I'm supposed to burn my gas up, put miles on my car to help you get to work because we boycotting the bus. I got a car. Get a car. Yeah, I got one. Why can't you get one? You better get to walking. You better get you a bicycle. Get you a skateboard. That's why a civil rights movement really couldn't happen. Look at that joke, Black Lives Matter. They're a friggin' joke. How you gonna talk about somebody and beg from them at the same time? Somebody talk to me. How you gonna talk about somebody and beg from them at the same time? Goddamn racist system. God damn it. Damn white people. God damn it. But you're not giving us enough money. You're not giving us enough jobs. You're not giving us an opportunity. You're racist MFers. God darn you. Kill them all. But I want to go to college. Can I get a grant? Can I get a job? You damn racist. But how does that work? Driver said, hold on when it takes it the wrong way, but they think the movement destroyed the black culture. I don't think the movement destroyed the black culture. I think the generations after the movement became spoiled, became entitled. I say it and I say it again. And I don't think anybody will argue with me. Y'all get mad. When I was growing up, everybody was talking about reparations. If they gave black people reparations right now, I give it 5 years. I wouldn't give it 5. I give it 3. 3 years, we'll still be in the same spot we in now. You know what the difference will be? Everybody have a 60-inch TV. Everybody have a car with some rims on it. Everybody be in a condo that they can't afford. Because after their money gone, they're going to move right back to the projects where they was. They asking for something, they don't know what to do with. And I'll tell you something. And this might get me in trouble. If white people wanted to be smart, and I'm saying it, they should give black people reparations. And then they can't say nothing. Because in 3 or 4 years, they're going to be in the same spot they're in. Because they don't know how to manage the money. They don't know how to invest. They don't know how to build anything. All they know how to do is spend. And what they're going to do? Spend. And wind up right back where they are now. The only difference is they're going to have better clothes on. They're going to be in a better car. They be living in a better place. They'll have a bigger TV. But they still going to be in the same spot they in. And that's why they won't give it to. That's why they won't, and they shouldn't. But if they wanted to be smart, and somebody tell me I'm lying. That's what this is, an open forum. No, don't block nobody. Anybody want to come in with the little comments? Come on in. Tell me if black people didn't get reparations, they'd be in the same spot they in. And I tell you something. A lot of people got mad at Oprah Winfrey because she went over to Africa and built them a school. And they say, well, why don't you build a school for the African Americans here? Well, Oprah said she did go to the schools. And they didn't ask for a better building. They didn't ask for better computers so they could compete. They didn't ask for better books. They didn't ask for better teachers. They asked her for iPods and Walkmans and cell phones so they could go online and go on Facebook and Instagram. So why should she put her money in the stuff that a couple years the kids ain't even gonna know where it is? I don't know. The iPod somewhere. I don't know. I don't know them earrings you got me. I don't know. It's one under the bed. I don't know. But she went over to Africa and they asked her, we need a better school. What's going to last longer? Somebody with an iPod or a daggone Samsung. When Samsungs come out every year, as soon as you buy a Samsung, they already working on the next one. Or a school that's going to be there forever. So if all we can think about is getting a car, getting a phone, getting an iPod, getting the TV, that's not going to do nothing for you or your next generation of children. You're consumers. You buy. In the old days, they used to trade. I make this and you make that. And I'll buy this from you and you buy this from me. Or we'll just trade it. Now we just buy. We don't make nothing. And if we do make something, we working for somebody else. Making them money. Let me set the chat. Robert says, I think us, Dr. King, because we were taking over. We had our own business in schools. Jesse James III said, the driver, you were right. I remember when I was young. Yeah, people always talk about we had Rosewood and we had Black Wall Street and, okay, the people knocked it down. And you didn't rebuild it. Eventually, they got tired of knocking your stuff down. They said, well, you know, we can't stop them. But no, you just stop. I remember we showed the video. No, we didn't show the video. I watched the video. Tommy Sotomayor actually went and he showed how they put a freeway in between to keep the blacks from getting back to the area they had built up good. Why did them putting the freeway there stop the people? You could build 50 freeways. If we got to dig underground, we'll dig under. The Mexicans got about 50 million tunnels. They come in here and bring them drugs, but we can't build a tunnel. Some rednecks got drunk and came and burnt down Rosewood. Well, yeah, they burnt it up. Oh well. Oh well. They burnt it up. Just stop. We'll just go work for them. The driver said they used Dr. King, didn't kill them. But the thing is, you know, I was growing up and all I heard growing up was the first black person to be allowed to do this. The first black person to be allowed to do that. The first black person to be allowed to do that. That was a badge of honor. Why? Why was that a badge of honor? I'm the first person to be a professor at Harvard. I'm the first person. Why ain't you the first person to build your own school? Instead of bragging about being a professor at somebody else's school, why can't you get together with other professors that happen to look like you and make a school for people that look like you so that you can teach them how to, whatever your trade is, we work together and we'll have our own, and then other people will have to come see you. But by the fact that you have to go to them to get these things, they don't have to come to you, they don't respect you, and they'll only hire a couple of you just to appease you. So they can say, well, hey, we just hired somebody. We got a quota. We just hired two of y'all. What do you mean? And we go, oh, okay. Driver says they wanted our money. Now they said Black Wall Street, Rosewood. But now, instead of Black Wall Street and Rosewood, what do you have? You got Koreans and Chinese people. They now our store owners. Why ain't we the store owners? Why is it they can get the boat? They can come over here. They can work hard and have businesses. We already here, know how to get around, know how everything works, but yet we buying from them. How that make sense? Denver says older black folks who were young at the time said that the worst thing that happened to black people were the integration of school with whites and blacks. Black schools had a strong curriculum. It's not just that. We lost the desire to get our own. You understand what I'm saying? It'd be like, you know, if you had two brothers And one became rich, and one just couldn't get it together. And instead of him saying, you know, I got to stop the partying, I got to stop the drinking, I got to stop wasting my money on the cheap women so I could actually get something and be respected in my family, I'm just going to kill my brother and take what he got. And that's what we do. Soon as we see somebody trying to do something, we come right there and try and take it. If we can't take it, then we try to discredit it or we try to just knock it down. That don't work. We'll try to kill you. You know? Now he said keywords, work hard. The driver said BD. That's why I'm against Democrats. We were voting for the same people that were destroying us. Well, I'll be honest with you. We destroying ourselves. Because the Democrats said, look at the Republicans. The Republicans want you to go out there and work. You ain't got to work. We'll give you the house and the business. We'll give you all this stuff here. All you got to do is vote for us. And we said, okay. And basically, we sold out. And like I said, I was growing up because the women are the problem too. Because the women left the men's movement and went with the feminine movement. And what do you hear now? When I was growing up, you heard the first black person to do this, the first black person to do that. Now what do you hear? The first woman to do this, the first woman to do that. The women are supposed to be home with the children. But no, the women in the workplace, the men out getting drunk or playing checkers in the park. And now the men live off the women. If I'm an employer and I can hire a hardworking black man and I can get a subsidy from the government, or I can hire the female minority. That's double. Because she a female and she a minority. That's double the money from the government. And it'll put her over the man because she making the money. So the man can't tell her what to do. And women don't have the logic to run serious things. No offense, some ladies do, but most don't. So it's a win-win. And when the men that do go out there and work hard and want to be good fathers, the court system beat the heck out of them. But we put ourselves in that position. Because look at it. We were talking earlier about I was telling you about the mayors. The last 3 mayors have been female in Baltimore City. Ain't none of them worth a piece of dookie. And y'all can get mad at me all you want. Go look it up. The first woman started off great. Everybody loved her. She had to steal. The second one, she handled the riots as worse as you could handle it. The riots for Freddie Gray, she handled that the worst. That's why she didn't get reelected. Now we got this woman now, Kathy Dews. I don't call her P, I'm gonna call her Dews. She's sitting there, got the city and state buying her own books, and she's on the committee that decides what books go into the school curriculum, and she's sitting there selling her own stuff instead of letting the independent organization decide what books to get. And when they want to call her in for it, this woman ain't had the flu for I don't know how long. This woman been sick for I don't know how long. We did the story, the video's up. How do we get to the point that we letting the women make the decisions? Because now you go into a job, it's women running. You go in the hospital, it's women running. In the black sectors. And they some of the meanest, nastiest. When the last time y'all went to the NBA? Boy, I ain't never seen more ignorant people that work for the NBA. They make you want to burn the place down. That's how bad they is. Talk to you like you ain't nothing. But if you didn't come there, they wouldn't have a job. They treat you like you a piece of dirt. If they treat you like that, how they treat their children and their men? They don't even know you. When that time you went to McDonald's, how many fights do we see at the fast food restaurants? We see at the Waffle Houses. Women sit there and get into a fight, they break it up. Men get into a fight, the handcuffs come out. I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth. Y'all can get mad, but I'm telling the truth. Devil says, well, in 20 years, the Indians, the Hindus, or the Mexicans will become the second largest cultural group in America. That is, and we don't wind up getting locked up. We 14% of the population, and yet it's 2,000 men incarcerated. I ain't said the women yet, because the women come right behind them. $2,000. And I think it's more than that. That's just an estimate. And here in Maryland, they done away with the death penalty. So that means we're going to be housing them for even longer periods. And some of y'all would say, well, at least they're not on the street. But what happened when you get a parking ticket or something and get locked up for a day or two and you got to spend it with them? They ain't coming out. You at their mercy. You could be accused of doing something wrong. You got to go sit with them. You know you ain't done nothing wrong. You know you're going to get out, and they know it too. It's going to be living hell. Never says, oh, by the way, hello, chat. And Never says, they're performing the American Dream thing better than anyone else. Every city has an Indian convenience store on every block. Yeah, it's amazing. You know, I remember when, I don't know, but y'all can Google it. It happened at a convenience store on Park Heights Avenue. I believe it's the 50, I don't know if it's the 5500 block, 50, but there was a Korean woman. Her and her husband had I believe it was a sub shop. And the drug dealers like to hang out there because they can get their food. People will come buy their drugs. They can go in and get the food. Food and drink was right there, especially in the summertime. She called the police and asked the police to make them move. Do you know that they killed that woman? And there was a whole bunch of people there. And nobody said a word. Then around the corner on Park Heights, the same thing happened. if that's a business, and you know that's where you go and get your food, because mama ain't cooking for them. Chances are mama out there strung out somewhere. And that's where they get their food from. And you're going to sit there and kill a person that's letting you get some food. Days when it's cold, you can come in and buy something. And if you sit there and eat it and get warm, they won't say nothing to you. But after a while, they say, you know, you've been here long enough, and you go back out there, you go back to work. Why would you take out the people? Because the place boarded up now. Because ain't no Korean going to come work it. Ain't no black going to open it either. We don't open businesses. We just destroy them. So now they had a nice little spot. Now what they got to do now? Now they got to find another spot. Directly across the street, there's a little shopping center. It's a Korean carryout. It's a Korean laundromat. It's a Korean hair store where they can get the weaves and the combs and everything from. And it's a Maxway. The only thing the Koreans don't own is the Maxway. Go in that Maxway. There's only one white person in there that work there. The manager. Everybody else is black. Think about that. You got a shopping center. Korean. But the biggest store is owned by white people. But the only people in there that's white is the managers. And not the low level. I'm talking about general manager. And you go in there and they sell the cheapest, crappiest stuff. People always returning them. Fights going on there. You know, but then they got an alley, right? And on the other side, it's a what do you call it? I don't know if it's African or Jamaican. You know where they sell it, the goat and all of that. They have a market like that. Not one black person own anything. Not one. But guess who you see there? Guess who you see there? The driver says, BD, my grandma put up with crack. My granddad had 2 kids by her cousin. I asked her why she stayed. She told me because she wanted her and her kids to have food and a place to stay. But the problem, the driver, is that your grandma chose your grandpa. Who's teaching the women what kind of man to pick? You know how easy it is to get in a woman's pants now? When I was young, and I was born in 70, you had to work. You had to work. I mean, when I say work, you had to work. Nowadays, yeah. All you need is a little bit of weed, some liquor, and there's no chicken box. And the bootleg DVD. That's all you need. You ain't got to take them nowhere. Take them right to your place or go to that place. The problem with food stamps is not a problem. Food stamps is not a problem. Reliance on them is. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I went down there and I said, look, I can't find no place cheaper to live. I need some help. Can I get a rent voucher? They didn't want to give me no money. But they gave me some food, money for food. I asked for a rent voucher. I can give me the rent voucher so I can have more free money. It's ridiculous the rent that I'm paying. I'm on the housing list. You close down Section 8. I can't apply for it till I'm 62 now, but yet welfare women can go get it. You know, they make you feel like you nothing because you had to go ask for something. But then they turn around and give it to people all willy-nilly. I'm sitting in there and I'm looking at young men, 18, 19 years old. Like, what are you sitting? Why you ain't out at work? Why are you sitting there? Go to any social services, take with you a pen and a piece of paper, and take pictures with your phone. Tell me how many nice cars you see sitting out there. Tell me how many nice cars you see sitting in the parking lot of the social services. These people supposed to be down and out, but yet they get out a nice car. They got nice clothes on. They got the nicest shoes on, but they sitting there taking benefits when there are really people in need who need them. There are men that don't work. They just come around when the women get a check. When the women money run out, they go to another woman and get some money. When usually by the second week, everybody broke, and then they come by and eat the food that they bought with the food stamps for the kids. They come by and eat that up. That's been going on since I was little. Why are the women allowing it? Because they get to run the household. That's why. Tony says, good evening, y'all. Sorry, but Black Thought hasn't messaged me back yet. He's probably angered at me also. Naya says, oh my. He said, hey, Tony. The driver says, right, BD, her mom died when she was 2. Her stepmom raised her and then treated her bad. She grew up in abuse. Tony says, Naya did flowers for you. Yeah, well, see, the problem is that the women are used to the abuse. And they also, the thing about being abused is you have the potential to be an abuser too. And it seems like the women have picked up the worst things from the men. And now they doing them. And now you got the women abusing the men. And the men can't hit them back because they'll get locked up. And basically, a woman can say you did something, they're going to lock you up. You got to prove you didn't. So basically, the woman is in the power position. And she knows she's not supposed to have it, but why should she give it up? I can't say I blame her. I mean, you had the power position, why would you give it up? But what are they doing with that position? That's the question. Are things better or are things worse? Now somebody can come in here and get mad at me, but just answer the question. Are things getting better or are they getting worse? Because I tell you right now, if we go back to the 1950s, and you got a woman that's mouthy, and her husband had to slap her and tell her to shut up, and the young girls are sitting there and saying, if I act that way, my husband gonna slap me. And the men learn, the women act that way, you might have to slap them to shut them up. I'd rather have that than to have what we got today. Where there ain't no men in the house at all. And you got a woman trying to teach little boys how to be men. And some of these men are just as feminine as daggone girls is. Now, somebody tell me I'm wrong. So for some reason, women do mouth off. For some reason, women always want to wrestle and fight men. Why? Why do y'all get off on that? I've seen it with my own eyes. You're like, oh. And the sad part is they always get hurt. They always want to wrestle, and then when they hit the ground too hard, then they want to get mad and go get a knife or something. But like, you the one that wanted to wrestle. And they're going to tell everybody, yeah, he threw me on the ground, yeah. And then her brother is knocking on the door trying to beat you up when you didn't even want to wrestle at all. Back then, the brothers would tell her, shut up and go home. Now, where is he at? We're going to kill him. You know? Hello. Hi. Hi, you reached the Retard Network. How can I help you? Everybody here is totally retarded. How can I help you? Hello. We are just looking for attention. Will you talk to us? Hello. Let me stop. They won't call back no more. Is there anybody that want to jump on me for what I just said? This driver says, right, why do women talk trash, then call the police? You know, you ain't the only person that see that, the driver. Because I noticed, and I've said it many a time, why is it that when something's going on, there's always a woman yelling in the background, egging it on? Even when you see the police have stopped somebody, it's always the woman, police brutality, and just getting the cop all riled up. And then before you know it, something happened to the young man. And then they sitting there, you guys gonna make you police. Was you the one that was talking all that mess? Y'all, what was the name of that woman that hung herself? Does anybody remember? What was the name of that lady that hung herself in the jail? That woman that talked all that mess, that been out there doing all that marching with the Black Lives Matters and all that, and sat there and got pulled over for a damn traffic ticket. She on her way to a job interview, and she talked to them people so bad they locked up. I mean, she talked to them cops, the female cops too, like they were pieces of trash. They were dirt. And then all that bragging, I'm going to get my lawyer and I'm going to own all this whole police state and all. And then sat there and couldn't get nobody to give her $500 to get out of jail. You must be you a woman and you couldn't get some nerd to post your bond. You out there doing all that marching. You couldn't get not one person to come get you out of jail. Is that name Sandra Bland? I had felt sorry for her until I saw her behavior. When I saw how she talked to them cops, if that'd have been a man, he'd have been dead. And y'all know it. They allowed her to talk to them like that, and they out there on a country road, they could have done anything. That'd have been a man, he'd have been up under the jail. But she found out real quick, you out there marching for them half-deads that's getting shot by the police. Not one of them half-deads will come get you out of jail. Not a one. You on your way to a job interview, you could have took the ticket, went to the job interview, might have got the job and had money to pay the ticket. But instead, you sitting there in jail and then you hang yourself. Then people gonna say, oh no. They hung her in the jail. No, because if they wanted to take her out, they would have took her out right there in the damn road. There wasn't nobody around. If they wanted to take her out, they would have took her out in the road. Why would they listen to her for another damn 3 days? Yeah. I think she committed suicide. She realized she out there marching for people and thinking they had her back. Ha! I can tell you right now, I don't go out there and act the fool. Because I don't know if anybody will bail me out. And that's why I don't go out there and act a fool. But if I'm a woman, and there ain't not one man in my circle that want what's between my legs enough to bail me out and have me be grateful to him. Because that's what I've been taught. Do things for women and then they do things for you, right? That's rough right there. Y'all wonder why she committed suicide? Now, one man is out there marching with her. Not one man will come get out of jail. Not one man. And what was the name of the woman the woman here in Baltimore County? Beautiful young lady, Corinne Gaines. She's sitting there messing around with some men talking about they don't have to follow the law. What do they call that? I'm above the law. Sitting there getting into it with the police officers. Got two young kids in the back and gonna tell the little boy, if you see the cops come in here, you make sure you come defend your mama. What the hell wrong with these women? And it's not just about the women. It's an example. But once again, when she was holed up in that apartment, and it was her son, her boyfriend at that time, and the child they had together, a little girl. The man saw how crazy she was. She got the daggone police outside with guns drawn. He grabbed his little girl up and jumped out the daggone window. Why she didn't join him? He had the sense to say, oh, heck no. We ain't going out like that. Why she didn't have a sense? She's sitting in there with a daggone shotgun against 30 police officers and using her son as a barrier. That show you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The driver, her family wouldn't post the bail, but they want to march and file a lawsuit and all that stuff. But she out there marching for other half-dead people. The half-deads don't even take care of the half-deads. It wasn't that long ago. It was right before I came in 17, wasn't it? It had to be. It was before 17, because people still talk about Tommy Sotomayor was saying something about she deserved to get hanged or something. It had to be before 17. But it wasn't that long ago, and it ain't gonna change. We gotta take the women out the leadership role. They're not built for it. Ain't nowhere in the world a parking ticket should wind up with you being hung. A simple parking ticket. It was May of last year? Oh, which one? The Korean Games or the I know we did a story on the Korean Games, but I don't think we did anything on the Blaine. I think that was before me. I think. 2015. See, that was before me. But you said the family wouldn't bail her out. Where was all her buddies at from the Black Lives Matter? Her life didn't matter. She ain't went and got herself locked up. After. That's what they said. Now one person, $500. Darn, I think I can raise 20 or 30. Be like, all right, I got 30. Come on, you come over. You got 20. Come on, now. You always hide the money. You got money in that mattress. Come on, Grandma. I know you got 100 in there. What about you? What about you, Uncle Joe? You always got the liquor bottle stash. Get this girl out of jail. You gonna have to drink cheap stuff this week. Could nobody come up with $500? It happened in Texas? Oh, Lord. I tell you right now, if somebody said you got to go to Texas, boy, I'm going to be on pins and needles. If Florida still got that stand your ground law, I'm going to be on pins and needles. I'm going to be an angel all the way. Somebody really, I had to put Brodero, I had to chain him up. Like, nah, yeah, you guys don't even try, bro. Jesse James said 2015 I was nowhere on social media. Neither was I. I didn't come into September 17. 2017. Anything that happened before then, if I didn't see it in a video, I didn't know about it. Or it wasn't national news. But I'm just saying, when you watch how these women talk to these cops like they are the greatest thing in the world. I just don't understand. You said, what about the girl that got so drunk and high and walked in the freezer? Now, that's where I came in at. And I got videos up. I got videos up about Cornetta Jenkins. Now, I ask the question. Why do y'all care so much about a young floozy? Because he's female? She was a young floozy. Yeah, you know, that is getting old, the driver. It is. It's really getting old. And it's getting old that it's not even making no sense anymore. Nobody don't want to take responsibility. Ain't no white person made you go sell no drugs. Ain't no white person made you prostitute. Ain't no white person got you breaking in the store to steal some weave. You doing that because you want it. Your selfishness. And then you want to call yourself queen. I'm a queen. Queen of what? Because the kingdom you running is going to hell. I was talking to a young lady, and I wish I had recorded it. But she might not have said it if she was on camera. She's going to sit there and say, black women are more in college than anybody else. I said, oh, interesting. How many of them graduate? Huh? I said, how many of them graduate? Because the majority of women that I know that's in college, the welfare made them go so they can stay on the roads. That's the women that I know that is in college. I know very few that's actually in college because they ain't intelligent and trying to do something. Most of them are there because they made to go. But okay, so if you want to say that black women are the smartest people in the country, then why are their children the dumbest? And she had no answer. Children ain't dumb. They're the dumbest. Go look at the scores. Their test scores say they're the dumbest. So if black women are the most intelligent, the most college educated, why is it the children that they raise are the dumbest? Why is it that somebody can get on a boat from Cambodia? Any third world country can come over here and get better scores and don't even know the language than the kids you raising, but you the smartest women in the country. Talk to me. That's all she can say. You fat motherfucker. That's why you broken. That's all she can say. She had no answer. She had no answer. Denver says, the driver right. We must be more accountable for our actions. But I ask y'all, it's ladies in the chat, where y'all at? If black women are the most educated, why are their children the dumbest in the country? They get right off the boat and come get on the honor roll. I ain't got to talk about somebody else. I didn't like living with my stepfather. I wanted to be me on my own. I stopped going to school and got me a job. Later on, I went back and got my GED. I took a GED class at Woodlawn High School. You can look it up. Woodlawn High School. It's on Woodlawn Drive, right there at the corner of Woodlawn Drive and Security Square Boulevard. Anybody want to Google it? I went to the night classes there. The GED class was full, so I went to the adult education class. It was boring to me. It was boring because they were teaching. There was immigrants in there, but the GED people allowed us to come over and take the test. They had the test on the computer. All 3 times I went over there, I passed it. They said, "Why are you here? Go take the test." So I went and took the test. I'm in there with all these young people. I'm what was it, 1996? So I'm 26 years old. So I had been out of school since I was 19. I was the first one done. And the lady that was holding the test, she asked me, she said, "Sir, you're done?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Could you leave?" I said, "Why?" She said, "Because you're distracting the other students." How am I distracting them? "Because you're done." So I'm sitting there with teenagers that had just got out of school, just left it. I hadn't been in school 6 years. I'm being asked to leave because I'm distracting the other kids because I'm just sitting there because I'm done. This is the problem with the country today. We accept no effort from our kids. We expect nothing from them. We dumb down everything. They should be embarrassed. That the oldest person in the room was done first. And yeah, I passed. The oldest person in the room was done first. And when I say done, I mean done. I'm talking about like done. Like some of them, I looked, they wasn't halfway through. The driver says, "Where was the family before the girl took the drugs? Why didn't the family teach her about going to wild parties and doing drugs?" Naya says, "The driver, sometimes teens do things against their home teachings." Jesse said, "Well, BD, I choose to be friendly with the foreigners. You know why? They own businesses and I network with them a win-win." The driver said, "Why do us blacks wait until someone dies before we march? We should have marched before she died." Jesse says, "Be right back." And Naya says, "Yes, driver, I agree." Well, actually, because, you know, I got videos up of things that we could do beforehand, but nobody don't want to do them. Well, we only get a kick in the butt when something bad happens. All of a sudden, we want to come together. That's the only time we come together. It's got to be an outside force. Them daggone Koreans is getting a little too bougie. We going to have to go down there and get together and go correct them. You know, them daggone them cops getting on my nerves. We need to go out there and riot. Yeah, we need to go down ride. See, if it's somebody outside, when it's somebody that look like you, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's all good. Snitches gets the shit. That's the problem. My brother got suspended. He got suspended from school. He literally got suspended from school. And I told you, my mother said, you get locked up. You get locked up, I ain't coming to get you. No reason for it. And if you get suspended, I'm not coming to the school. And she meant it. So I took him back. While I'm there, the teacher wasn't ready to talk. So I started walking through the halls. I had a pass. And I'm walking through the halls. I'm looking. Do you know that from 1995 to 2007, they had the same work on the board. The exact same work. I could have went in there and sat down and did the work. Because I'd already seen it. I said, are you serious? I literally could have, if they would have allowed me to, I could have went in there and sat down and fit right in and wouldn't have missed a beat. The only thing that would have got me is the calculus. The calculus and the high algebra. And after you go 7x plus 8x, after that, I'd had to do some study. And I am be honest with you, I didn't see no calculus at all. I didn't see nothing that I couldn't pick up, one of them books for dummies and spend 5 minutes looking at it and be sitting right there with them. I said, man, in all these years, and then you wonder why. I went to, is it called Essex Community College? It's right there in Rossville. I think it's called Essex Community College. It's right there on Rossville Boulevard in Baltimore County. It ain't that far from where the police officer got run over at. I had took somebody there, and I said, well, let me go in and enroll. And I went to go enroll. While I was in there, I got intimidated and walked out. Do you know why? Every person that was in there that just graduated from high school, they had to take the same high school courses before they could take the college courses. So I hadn't been in school in 10 years. What would I have to do? I walked out. I said, goddamn. Not realizing that I was at the same level that those kids was. Why did I get intimidated? I actually got intimidated and walked out. I said, damn. You sitting in there and you watching person after person after person. And they going, I took this already. Why I gotta take it again? So the majority, and it wasn't the white kids, and it wasn't the Chinese kids, and it wasn't the Mexican kids, it was the black kids. Because they went in there and they were giving college curriculums. It was the black people that was going up there. Fresh out of school with the diploma in their hand. They got to take the same courses over again? Yeah, I wish I had them, But think about it. They fresh out of school and got to take the same courses again. You at college taking high school courses. Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, they ain't nothing but hustlers. If you got something going on the police shoot somebody or something, they call them up, and they ain't coming for free. You gotta come up with some money for them to come. All they doing is making money. Yeah, making yourself better is the best. What I'm saying. I thank God for No Night by Cass every day. Because she kicked me in the butt to go get ordained. I thought it would be hard. No, it wasn't. I thought it would be hard. No, it wasn't. The hard part is building the following. That's the hard part. Getting ordained is easy. What you do after it is what's hard. But people, what you trying to do that for? You ain't gonna get nowhere. You're not smart enough. You think cause you preach on Sunday, you think you can't. I was overqualified. But it's just as deadly. It's just as deadly to go find a shortcut and you don't have no experience in it. The fact that I did attend Bible college, the fact that I've been preaching sermons, the fact that I went and volunteered and was helping drug addicts, I'm overqualified. Not under. But if I had listened to people, you can't do that. Really? People make it sound so hard because they don't want to do anything. And they see you doing something. I'm going to tell you something that is really shocking. If people ain't sorry, if they saw how easy it was for me to get ordained, why hasn't none of the trolls tried to do it and be like, see, anybody can do it? Let that marinate for a second. Just let it marinate. Let it marinate in your head. There's a guy that calls himself minister. Has he shown any credentials? I think I jump-started his career. Because when we looked at his channel, he wasn't getting nothing but 500 views, 200 views. Ever since we got on him, I've seen 3 videos of his, and they all been around 1,000. You're welcome, sir. But he's still talking the same stuff. Black women this, black women that. How come nobody got an answer? How come that dude, O'Shea, is way over there in China, wherever he at? How come this dude can still come on YouTube and still be talking about black women this, black women that? dating women this, dating women that, and still get 3,000 or 4,000 people to sit there and click that video when it seems like every video sounds the same. It's the same thing for the Black Angry Man. Sound like almost everyone in this video sound the same. Yet everybody click them. Why? Why everybody want to go and moan and groan instead of trying to talk about solutions? But we try to bring solutions. Don't nobody want to come. Hell, this good topic here, we got 6 people. You figure the women will come in here and defend themselves. They don't. We did a show on Adam and Eve, and we blasted Eve. You figure the